Hello students, today I'm here to explain you all a wonderful poem known as Madhobi the Young Spring Flower. So before going through the poem, I would like to give a description about poet. So as you all can see in your textbook, the poet of this poetry is Rabindranath Tagore. So we are aware of him and he is a very familiar personality. Rabindranath Tagore is recognized as one of our national poet. Rabindranath Tagore, who won the Nobel Prize of Literature, wrote novels, essays, short stories, travelogues, dramas, and many songs, but is mainly known for his exquisite poetry. He had a deep love and respect of nature, which he expressed in his lyrical poetry. So, what is lyrical poetry here? Lyrical poetry which expresses personal emotions or feelings. So, this was a description of Rabindranath Tagore. He was very fond of the nature and he loves nature too. So, he was writing up a lyrical poetry which was based on the beauty of nature. So today we are going to learn about the beauty which has been explained and briefed us in a poem known as Madhobi, the young spring flower. Madhobi is a song that celebrates the beauty of short-lived flower called Madhobi, which blooms in a creeper. A creeper, I think you people are aware of a creeper. Creepers are nothing but balligalu. The poet visualizes it here just as dawn is breaking and the flower is beginning to fade away at the end of the full moon night through which it had displayed its gloriously. So it has been displaying itself very gloriously, very beautifully, that poet experiences and loves the scenery of the Madhobi flower. So it is in a hurry to get disappeared. So it has been said that it is a flower which will be blooming up during the spring season. Spring season will be noticeably, it will be in the month of May to April to May. So during that period, during the spring season, Madhobi, a little flower, blooms up and gives a magnificent look for a creeper, for its creeper, and even fades away very soon, and won't wait for anybody. So let's see in the poem how does Rabindranath Tagore has explained us and showcased the emotions of the flowers and the other friends of the flower here. So I'll just read out the poem first and then we'll go line by line. Madhobi. Madhobi, the young spring flower, is in a rush to leave as soon as it arrives in a sudden way of splendor. No, no, cry out the leaves, whispering protest. The stars in the heavens exclaim, won't you hurry along? We need you so. So the leaves are just trying to stop up the Madhobi little flower to go away from them. Then later, moving on to the next lines of the poem goes like this. the leaves encircle the blossom and plead, do not leave us. The southern breeze blows past and murmurs, come with me, little one. Far away, the infinite blue sinks into the twilight. The night of the full moon recedes. No time left for us, my dear. No, please, no, whisper the dancing leaves as they throng around the disappearing flower. So, this was the poem I just read for you people. And let's go line by line. I'll be explaining the poem line by line. Please just go through it. As the first line, it says about Madhobi, the young spring flower. The young spring flower is in a rush to leave. Where to leave? So by this, we have to understand that the Madhobi flower is disappearing from the nature, where it is going. By this, we have to understand that it is about to die. As soon as, in the sense, as soon as it blooms in a sudden way of splendor, in a sudden way of splendor, which says that when Madhobi flowers bloom, they do so in rows of bunches and looks magnificently. So it blooms and it roses. It is the past tense of rise. The flower itself, it comes out of the creepers in a bunch. It is not a single, it doesn't rose single flower, but it roses in bunches. And it gives a wave of splendor. Splendor, it is nothing but which gives you out a beautiful and a magnificent look. No, no, cry out the leaves. The leaves are crying that the little flowers are about to leave them. The whispering protest is going on. Whispering protest, whisper, it is nothing but just to speak up in a very low voice. So we cannot hear them. So these are the things which are going between Madhobi and the leaves. The leaves are feeling very sad that the Madhobi little flower is about to disappear, vanish away. The star in the heavens exclaim. The star in the heaven exclaim. Exclaim is nothing but to cry suddenly, to express its emotions suddenly. That is the meaning of the word exclaim. So, and then later, the stars in the heavens are just waiting. Won't you hurry along? Won't you hurry along? Won't you think that you are leaving them very soon? So it's very soon you are leaving and we need you so. And we also need you in the heavens, and we also need you to I. So we are the fellows who are waiting in the heavens. And then just the stars are telling that, won't you hurry along? We need you so. But the leaves encircled the blossom and pleaded, do not leave us at any cost. The leaves are not at all living up the flower, and they are just pleading. Pleading, it is nothing but requesting, don't leave us. The leaves encircle the blossom. Encircle, it is nothing but which has grown up in a circular manner, which covers up around the flower. That is the meaning of the word encircle. So they are just pleasing, they are requesting not to leave them. The southern breeze blows past and murmurs, come with me, little one. Come with me, little one. The southern breeze are nothing but the breeze which are blowing from the south direction. South direction breeze are called as southern breeze here, which is blowing very fast, and it also murmurs. So it also speaks up in a very floating manner, very slowly and very softly speaking voice, that will be called as murmur. So it murmurs that, come with me, little ones. Why they are calling up? Because by this we have to understand that Madhobi little flower is a very light-weighted flower, and when it dries out, it becomes light-weighted. So as we all know that the air will be carrying out the light-weighted substances, isn't it? So that's the reason we have to understand according to this context that the wind is about to carry away the little one. The little one refers to the flower Madhobi. So and then later, far away, the infinite blue skins sinks into the twilight. So the blue finite, infinite blue or blue infinite, it's nothing but the sky. It refers to the word sky. And here the breeze is taking out an advantage of the situation of Madhobi little flower, and it is taking an advantage to carry away the little flower, nothing else. Far away the infinite blue sinks into the twilight. So we have to understand this. Infinite blue, it is nothing but the sky. The sky, in the sky, the sun is just going down and the night appears and the full moon will be residing. So as we all know that the lifespan of the Madhobi little flower is very less. So the breeze is telling out and the sky is just giving out an alarm that the moon is appearing and it's time for the Madhobi flower to go off with the breeze. How does it go away? With the help of what? With the help of the breeze. What type of a breeze we are talking about? Southern breeze here. And moving on to the next line. Far away the infinite blue sinks into the twilight. The night of the full moon recedes. No time left for us, my dear. So there is very less time, and you have also the short lifespan. So let's move on. So we don't have any time left out, my dear. So just come with me. And then, no, please, no, whispering the dancing leaves as they throng around the disappearing flower. The leaves are requesting that please do not leave us because the beauty of the leaves enhances the flower's magnificent and the fragrance of the flower there. Whisper the dancing leaves. Why it has been referred as a dancing? Because the southern breeze is blowing very fast and the leaves are moving from one side to the other side. So that kind of a movement have been referred here as a dancing leaves. And one more thing we have to understand according to this poem, that dancing leaves, the leaves will be very happy when they are surrounded by Madhobi little flower. When flower is not there, they are not happy at all. So the flower is about to leave and flower is already drying out. So that's the reason the leaves are very sad as they throng around the disappearing flower. So they will be dancing around the flower, that is throng. What do you mean by a throng? Throng, it is nothing but a crowd or a group surrounded by the disappearing flower. Which flower is getting disappeared? The Madhobi little flower. So I all already read and I have explained you all that Madhobi is a little flower which has a very short lifespan. For example, if you take an example of if the flower blooms up in the morning, by evening it just goes dry away. Those dried Madhobi, the flower which is about to get vanished, the breezes are ready to take away from the creepers. So that's the reason the stars and the leaves are just mourning that Madhobi little flower is leaving them. So by this poem, we have to understand that poet is trying to create an emotional situation which has been shared by the stars, the skies, the breeze, and the leaves. The leaves are the only fellows who is just mourning that the Madhobi little flower is just disappearing from them. So this poem is basically translated by Anandamayi Majumdar. So as you all know that Rabindranath Tagore is a Bengali poet. All his poems, the novels, the essays, everything is written be in his mother tongue, that is Bengali. So that Bengali poem has been translated into English by the other author, namely Anandamayi Majumdar. So by this, I will end my explanation. I hope that you people have understood the poem very well and see you in the next class. Take care.